Namaste and hi friends, it's me Parvati here with Visionary Veda. I know it's been a long time since I have been on here to give you one of my Vedic astrology reports. My apologies to everybody. I have been here in India since the beginning of the year. I've been studying with my Vedic astrology or Jyotish Guruji teacher, and I have also been immersed in many spiritual and esoteric pilgrimages and retreats, and it's just been so full power that I have not been able to be present to be able to give you my Vedic astrology report. So thank you all for all of my viewers who have reached out and touched base and checked in with me. I'm doing fine. I'm currently at a very lovely yoga ashram here on the banks of the Ganga or the Ganges River. And I wanted to take this short time that I have, this small break that I have between classes to give you a short update on this very powerful total solar eclipse that is happening on April 8th, 2024. Now, according to Vedic astrology, this eclipse is happening in the sidereal sign of Pisces. It is not happening in Aries as the Western astrology is saying. It is actually happening in the sidereal sign of Pisces, which is where Rahu, the graha that causes the eclipse, has been sitting in for several months now. The Nakshtra, or the fixed star that this eclipse is happening in, is of the utmost importance. And that is a very bright, luminous, beautiful, soft, and vibrant nakshatra called Revati. Revati nakshatra is indicated, or the aspects of this nakshatra are very benevolent. Think of it as a guiding star, one that when you dissolve yourself at the end of life or at the end of some sort of egoic construct, when we are letting go and dissolving into the ocean of oneness, into the ocean of cosmic consciousness, the deity Pushan, who's the deity of Revati Nakshatra, he comes to help guide us back home. Now, I know that there is a lot of fear mongering that has been going on around this eclipse. It's a very potent eclipse, obviously, and it's a very long one. It is going to affect the United States because it is this crisscross from 2017 that happened in one direction, and then this year, 7 years later, which is also a very important number. It's a quarter of Saturn's movements. So it does indicate some sort of Saturnian karma. But everything that's happening is some sort of a karmic unfoldment, whether it's personal or collective, and it's all evolutionary. What I want to really drive home is that eclipses aren't something to fear. Yes, it's true. In the ancient cultures, it is something that we, especially in the Vedic tradition, do not recommend being exposed to, but it's not out of any superstition. The reason being is because an eclipse is just that. It's eclipsing the sun, it's eclipsing the light. And for our spiritual upliftment and growth, and even for our mundane growth, we need the light. The light is essential for us to be able to see clearly. And when the light is eclipsed, oftentimes it begets confusion and the inability to have clarity. So in the Vedic tradition, eclipse times are viewed as very, very powerful times. However, it's viewed as very powerful times to go into spiritual practice or sadhana. Because whatever it is that you are doing during this eclipse window, including the entire day of the eclipse, can get manifold. It can become greater. It has a lot of power to expand into and have reverberations into the greater whole. So let me see if I can put this in a better way. Whatever you do during the eclipse time gets expanded. It multiplies many times. So it is best to do any kind of internal work that connects us to our guides, to our spirit, to bringing more light and consciousness into our lives. It's very important to not be intoxicated, to not be inebriated, because these qualities will expand if it is done at the time of the eclipse. It is also indicated not to take any food, not to take any drink, not to take anything in. It's a perfect time to purify those aspects of ourselves that we want to change, that we want to cleanse out of ourselves. That includes on a physical level, mental level, emotional level, and a spiritual level. It's a heightened time for healing and for connecting deeper and rooting deeper into our practice, as well as sending collective prayers for the healing and for peace for others, including the world. So it's a perfect opportunity to do a collective group meditation, a group prayer for healing, a group exercise in letting go, or any kind of guided meditation which connects us on a deeper level to our inner light. See, when the light is obscured outside, as without, so within, as within, so without, the light also can tend to get obscured inside. This is why these spiritual practices at this time are very important. Now, traditionally, you are advised not to take any food, not to take any water, and immediately after the eclipse to bathe in a body of water and then prepare freshly made food. Because of the energies of the eclipse, of confusion, of delusion, of illusion, of obscuring the pure light of the sun, of the soul, is the reason why all of these practices are taken into account and advised. So I will leave you with this short video. And again, my apologies, I haven't made a video since the end of the year last year, so I'm a little bit rusty in my delivery. But I'm going to leave you with a few suggestions if you don't have a practice of some mantras that you can recite to help elevate your spirit and allow those reverberations of these practices to go out into the world for the greater good. One of them is very simple. It's Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. This connects us with our inner peace. It connects us with the form of Lord Shiva, who is the yogi in meditation and contemplation and in deep introspection. Om Namah Shivaya. Sorry. The next one is Om Gurave Namah. Om Gurave Namah. Om Gurave Namah. This connects us to our inner guru, our inner guide, our inner teacher, guru. Guru is also another word for the planet Jupiter. And the planet Jupiter is one of the only planets that can actually tame the wild and the distorted and the confusing energies of Rahu. And again, Rahu is the north node of the moon. It is that which actually causes the eclipse. It is that which is actually obscuring the light of the sun. And it is that which is actually visible during the time of totality. So, Om Gurave Nama. The third one, mantra, you can choose any which one that resonates with you, is a mantra for the goddess Durga. Now, why do we choose the goddess Durga? Because the goddess Durga also has the power to bring the energies of Rahu under control. And a very simple mantra that you can do for that is Om Dam Durgaye Nama. Om Dam Durgaye Nama. Om Dam Durgaye Nama. And the last mantra, which for many of you who have been following me for some time, is a very beautiful mantra which actually calls in light and dispels darkness. And it is a mantra which is one for the awakening or the blossoming of the light of our own consciousness. And it is, I'm drawing a blank after all of this. Here it is. Sorry about that. Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Asatoma Satgamaya, bring us from the unreal to the real. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, bring us from darkness to light. Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya, bring us from death to immortality. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. So I'll say that one more time, and with that I will end the video. But just so that a quick recap before I do that, the Nakshtra of Revati is that of which we are guided back home. We are guided back into our essential selves. During the eclipse, any spiritual practice that we do is heightened, it's manifold. So doing these mantras and surrendering to the guidance can bring us a lot of internal peace, harmony, and benefit. Also, not only for ourselves, but for the world at large, especially if we're chanting these mantras with intention. Okay, so I will chant the last mantra with you, and I will let you go after that. I have to go to class soon. So I wish you all a wonderful and potent and powerful eclipse, solar eclipse. Use these energies wisely and for the benefit of yourself, for your growth, and for the world. Thank you so much. Om Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Thank you all very much. Again, my apologies for not being able to bring you my monthly forecasts. I will be home soon, and I will be available for readings as well as to keep you updated once again on what is happening in our celestial sky. Until next time, please enjoy the life, take care of one another, and take care of yourselves. And I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Take care now. Bye-bye.